Hello, my name's Colin. I'm an EPDC coach at Ipswich Town, and today we are going to be looking at first touch, control in a tight area and some pass. For this exercise we're going to need a maximum of 8 cones or water bottles or tins or anything to mark an area, preferably 4 of each of different colours. As you can see, we are set up in a fairly large park and there's going to be 2 of us doing this exercise. But we will show you a clip a little bit later showing you how you can actually do this on your own in your back garden. The areas we have marked up here are 2 1 metre squares areas. The aim of the area is really to define the area that you would have on the pitch to control the ball in. For the younger players, that area can be a little bit bigger. Like I say, this area is about 1 metre square. For the younger players, we can make that bigger. For the older players, you can make that as small as you want to do. As you progress and you get better at this, then you can make the area smaller so that you're looking for a smaller area to control the ball. To start the exercise off, the ball needs to be passed into the player in the square, hard and low. We are looking initially for this part of the exercise for the ball to be on the floor. The idea is that you control the ball with your first touch, second touch is to set, third touch is to pass back. That can be reduced to 2 sets as you start to progress. The technique we're looking for is for the player in the box to take the weight of the pass when he receives the ball. So his foot is looking to come back and to actually cushion the strength of the pass. Sorry, you go. Good boy. Good. Another progression, and the reason why we've got the different coloured cones, is as the ball is passed into the square, the person passing it will call the colour. The person in the square can then take that ball in the direction of those cones to pass back.
White.
White. Good. Good, 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 good. Back in. White. Good. Keep it closer. Orange. Good. Bad pass by me. White. Good. And back. Well done. The general aim of this exercise is really for that first control, for the player to understand how fast the ball is coming towards them, and then to be able to manipulate that ball in any direction they want, or to actually go back to the player that's passed them. The idea of the area is so that they can actually consider how much space they would have on a pitch, and if that is a tight area, then the first touch needs to be a lot better. Like I say, with the younger ones, they can start with a bigger area, and then the idea is to reduce it. As you progress, the ball can then be thrown in so that you can look at chesting. For the older players, they can look at heading and controlling a little bit higher up. But hopefully you can take something from this and you can adjust it how you want. And like I say, we'll show you shortly how we can actually set this up in the back garden where you can do it on your own. The way we can set the exercise up so that if you're on your own in your own back garden is to basically just use 4 cones or cans or bottles, stand within those and pass the ball yourself towards the wall and back, and then whilst you're in the middle you're looking to do the same control we did in the main exercise. So it's the first touch, set, pass. First touch, set, pass. Again, as you progress, you can make this area smaller on your own, and you can also call out the colours as we did before on your own if you want to, or you could have a brother or sister shout at you and tell you which direction to go in. But give it a try if you can't get the access to the park. this is our second session. It's a progression from the first one that we've just completed. The idea of this one is basically similar to the first, but now you're controlling the ball and your first touch is taking you in a specific direction. We've set up using a maximum of 10 cones. We've got a hexagonal shape over by George and a gate at this end which we want the pass to come back to. The idea is that the ball goes into the centre of the hexagon and the player will actually control the ball. Their first touch will take them through a set of gates which they will then take through, pass maximum of about 3 touches, and then they will work clockwise around the shape using both right and left feet. The general progression through this exercise is really to start using both feet. Players will usually use their favoured foot first, and we'll try and go through all gates with that favoured foot. The aim really is for them to start using both feet within this exercise, and that will be a general progression. Also, a further progression could be to smallen the area and to try and keep closer control as you go through the gates, and a pass back through the gate to the opposition person passing it to you. We will also show you shortly how we can set this up inside and make it in the garden and make a few changes so that you can actually do this exercise on your own. Good. Good, good, good. Good.
Better.
That's it, well done. Good. 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 Yes. One more. Well done. For this session, to be able to do it in your back garden, you need 8 cones, cans, bottles, or anything to mark out the area, the hexagonal area that we discussed before. The slight change in this one is you are passing against the wall. Your first touch is taking you towards that gate, but rather than go through it and make the pass as we were doing before back to somebody else to pass it back to you, in this exercise you're looking to take it to the gate and then roll it back into the middle. Because you're working on your own, you're the one making that pass to get it back into the middle. So as you've gone through the gate, do either a flick or a turn, any type of skill you want to do to take it back into the middle, and then go to the next gate and work clockwise again. Again, try and use both feet if you can, and the better you get at it, the better you'll be able to use both feet. Any sorts of skills, rolling the ball inside, outside of your foot, anything you can, and just progress and make the area smaller if you need to, and use your own progressions to improve.
And back at this one.
Excellent. And again. Going. Keep going. Good. Turn. Good. 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 Turn. Get back in the middle. Good. 3. Back 1. Good. Excellent. So hopefully those 2 sessions will give you something to work on during lockdown, and hopefully we'll be able to improve your first touch, your control, and your close control. As you can see here, it's pretty frosty and the surface is fairly hard, as the ball was bobbling around a little bit. If you've got a smooth surface, then you can actually put some cones down to make it bobble if you want to progress and push yourself even further. But thank you very much for watching, and thank you George for participating, and thank you Edward the cameraman. Thank you very much.